It's getting colder.
I remember this road, when it looked better than this.
We have arrived.
These ruins were once Wuling's.
No. Even now, they remain part of Wuling. It is the weeping wound in every Wulinger's heart. The missing half torn from our side.
Today, we shall retake that missing half of Wuling.
This position is too close to the very large rift. Some blight masses have changed a lot with time.
The Blight Miasma. The miasma covers almost the entirety of the zone. Even the Tianshi could not survive for long within it.
This is far more severe than what we saw at Yinglong Pass. We must figure out a way to overcome it.
This is why I'm here. Could you repeat the plan, Tianshi?
First, we'll need a sentry base. The Tianshi will raise our first Tianshi pillar there. Lady Si has cleared up the nearby miasma. The Yinglongs have verified a suitable location.
Follow me.
Since that incident 10 years ago, this is Wuling's largest operation in the zone.
Everyone looks really serious.
10 years of waiting. I know the pain that can bring. Let's go and see how we can help, Endman. The Tianshi seem to be ready.
This is really impressive.
It's done. The first step to retaking our homes. Endman, the Tianshi Pillar array has been deployed successfully. The drones are operating well. They can monitor the zone from a safe distance. Arcane and her Yinglong Special Task Force are scouting out the miasma. Hope things go well for them. Once the information report is done, we can officially verify our course of action. Yes. Just thinking how this place might have looked originally. Endman, do you remember that crying girl? This is a day that the girl looked forward to. Countless times she imagined it, just so she could wipe her tears and move onwards. But when the day finally comes, she must once again weigh the lives of the many on the scales.
You're doing good enough already. And I thought you promised we'd do this side by side.
I suppose I did.
Tianzhuang, data compilation is complete. We've got miasma and clusters of blight shades along the road. And the worst thing is, we've picked up rift reactions.
Rift.
On countless occasions, the rifts blocked the Yinglongs, preventing them from getting deeper into the zone. However, things are now very different. Tell everyone that our operation starts here. Lethal blight miasma now blankets most of the North Wuling exclusion zone. The very large rift lies beyond that gorge. We need to cross it to achieve mission success. Arcane and the Yinglongs shall be our vanguards and sweep aside the obstacles of this operation.
The Endfield Crisis Team shall assist the Yinglongs. The Administrator and Shiranite Nexus are the keys to this operation.
Yes. Based on the new data, we must take Tanjian Hall, Shiranite Research Labs, and the Celestial Column. They're perfect positions for deploying our sentry base. There are miasma-emitting rifts along the way. You can use the Shiranite Nexus to suppress them, and the Yinglong's facilities can help as well. Once the miasma dissipates, my Tianshi and I shall escort the Tianshi Pillar to the front line and deploy a new sentry base. Our final step is to create a path to the very large rift. A bridge shall be built at the Shiranite Research Labs to overcome the final obstacle. I hereby name this Operation Homecoming. The path ahead may challenge us, but it is the path that leads us home. Together, we shall seal the very large rift so that every displaced Wulinger can rebuild their homes. Home.
Let's go! We've been preparing for this very day!
Yeah, we have the best support ever!
And then, once again, I shall look to your guidance as you take the lead. Are you ready? You've offered Wuling so much help. Perhaps Wuling is not just a home for Wulingers, but for us.
Has our king called us yet? She's moving really slow today.
You sound worried about her.
Not being able to help makes me feel bad.
The Tianshi will focus on building the sentry base. Until Arcane returns, they might appreciate your help.
Sounds like a great idea. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Let's go and see who needs help.
Stay vigilant. This operation is no cave. Edmund? Oh, I suppose my boss sent you here? I don't know anyone who's more stressed out than she is. She never changes. Always thinking about others. Wish she could give herself a break. No worries. Nothing much going on here. My watchguards will keep the perimeters. Oh, Edmund, I think my boss might need your... Well, I guess you already given her a huge break by patrolling on her behalf. Just doing what I'm expected to. Boss feels a lot safer with you around. Things will get serious real soon.
Always ready for action.
With Team Enfield on our side, the rift and the zone will be non-issue soon enough. All's good on my side. Feel free to check the other places, Edmund.
A cry? What happened?
I'm so sorry, Supreme Chief. I didn't see your tail. It hurts like hell. Watch it, girl. We're barely there and you've messed up 10 times. The dark mask! What a coincidence. So, why are you here? Shh! Keep it down! If the Mad Woman finds me here, she'll go crazy again! Anyway, heard that you were ending the very large rift for good. So I, the Supreme Chief of Qingwu, decided to help. Captivating, huh? Enough. I'm not here to help the Wulingers. 10 years ago, that blighted gash really wrecked us. Qingwu Stockade is not gonna let us. That stupid rift is why my stockade and Wuling City got into such a mess. So I, Chief Tong Tong, I'm gonna perma-kill this big stinger and return peace to the stockade.
Permakill? How do you permakill a rift?
Apologies. I tried explaining things to her, but Chief's idea of a rift might be a little different than the actual one. Chief also said, if Big Bro Ran E lived to see this day.
Stop talking about me already. Anyway, I won't cause the Mad Woman any trouble. You have my word. Hey! Why don't you talk to the hotbot boss over there? He looks troubled.
Got it. Thank you, Tong Tong.
Eh? Why thank me? It's what I do. Don't forget that I'm your chief, Dark Mask. Say, do you think Mifu knew that Tong Tong...
She probably noticed, but chose not to say anything about it.
I don't get it. Anyway, let's see what Uncle Pan is worried about.
Look at your signboard and the countertop. I could hardly recognize it.
What is this place?
Oh, Admin, you here? A small eatery. Food was just okay, but their osmanthus brew was magical. The aroma took me in, and I got to meet Olsen. That was the start of a 10-year friendship.
Is Olsen...
Olsen spent his entire life running the eatery. I visited this place daily when I was young. A cask of coal and 2 appetizers were enough to brag and boast hours away. I used to tell everyone that I, Pan Yuan, will be the one to end the rift. People in the Star would just laugh and ask if I was going to hack it to pieces with a cleaver. Only that old Sin didn't laugh. He even said that if I pull it off, he'd open a special vintage to celebrate. He knew I had a thirst for coal. Well, I'm here. The 8-ray and coal are here too. But Ocean, you're really missing the show. And I made a promise to my old friend that we'd seal the rift. This cask is the only thing I found in this place. The seal held pretty nicely. I guess I was just blowing hot air. I don't deserve the call.
No one can seal the very large rift alone, but you should pay your debts to old Sen, since you owe him.
Very well said. Gotta settle the business myself. All this waiting made me a lazy bum. That's it. Yeah, the ugly rift. 10 blinded years. 10. Your old man Japan is gonna end you.
Isn't that Li Zhuyan and Li Feng?
Impossible.
But I can follow Captain Mi around.
For anything zone-related, the Watchguards will follow the Yinglong's command.
What happened?
Nothing. I might have overstepped my boundaries. Can't blame Task Leader Arcane for that.
The boy wants to find his parents' belongings.
Yeah.
Say, you two actually know each other?
Wuling was short on resources back then. The only medical facility was an emergency clinic. The surviving children know each other pretty well.
That's why I'm asking. Everyone's contributing while I've been made to wait. I can't even get my parents.
It's all right. Once Jianshu Zhuang's plans are completed, you'll get to return to the zone.
Chen is right. For now, maybe it's best you stay at the sentry base and help out.
I understand, but... Apologies. I got ahead of myself. I'll head back and help.
Do you still remember what this area used to be?
This area? Sorry. My memories are fuzzy.
I remember. There was a bun shop that children loved. Across from it was a courtyard where the grown-ups played mahjong. If you accidentally kicked a ball into the courtyard, they'd cuss you out till your ears rang. Visit them again the next day, and they'd give you a bag of sweets.
That does ring a bell.
You were the youngest, and the most terribly injured. They thought you'd never make it. But you did it, and you're living life to the fullest. Your achievements are no less than mine.
So, you and the Endmen will succeed, right?
When we do, everyone who witnessed the tragedy will be allowed to return and find the things they had lost.
Yeah.
Arcane, while you weren't around, Jianshu Zhuang planned the operation.
I know. The Yinlongs have identified a path to enter the heart of the zone. Miasma concentration is way higher. The ruins are sinking, and the geography is hostile. We also have...
Blight shades?
Yes. As the very large rift becomes more active, Blightshade manifestations become increasingly abnormal.
So that's why you turned down Li Feng. You were worried that he might face blight shades of his parents.
He was too young. The disaster gave him only sorrow, instead of hate and denial. One cannot simply fight the Blight or Blightshades with blunt force or violence. We also need a powerful will. Furthermore, we're uncertain about how the zone may have changed.
Things we should keep in mind. Endman, I believe this calls for a more prudent approach.
We should press forward and be watchful of the surroundings. I passed through here before. There were fewer anomalies back then.
Is it because of what Neferith did to the very large rift?
Very likely. Stay alert.
Arcane! Your wounds still haven't healed.
I'm good.
Why do you insist on pushing yourself?
I said I'm all right. A short break is all I need.
Township pillar. How long has it been left here?
8 years ago. Instructors Shore and Jewel were the first to arrive here. It was our first survey after the miasma settled. Surveyors after them treated the pillar as a marker and called it the boundary. It is the starting point of most missions and the final refuge for many Yinglongs. Every Yinglong knows that beyond this point lies a land that eats people alive. It has witnessed the life and death of numerous Yinglongs. And it shall see how it all ends. Send them on their way.
Pledge our life to get us back.
Better watch where you step! Over you! You still in here! Area 6 opening spotted!
Now we'll need to deal with these obstacles.
Can't you just blast them apart with your weapons?
The local area feels structurally unsound. I advise against that.
So what now? Do we have to carry them off one piece at a time?
Arcane, have you reached the boundary?
Yes, a collapsed facility is blocking the road.
That is consistent with our visual intel. Yenning is arriving at your location. She'll handle the obstacles.
I finally caught up. Here, Fang Yi told me to give you these.
Parts for the aero salvager. The plan is back on schedule.
Yeah, Fang Yi told me Supervisor Perlica requested these. They can be used if the ambient miasma makes drones inoperable.
And they came at a time of serious need.
So let's get this problem sorted out ASAP. Crossing the boundary is when the real battle begins.
Crafting the aero salvager requires...
All set. So, craft the salvager with canisters and parts, right? Right on it.
The salvage...
Time to move the obstacles aside.
We can now press forward. But can the Chantru pillar fit through this trail?
Once the miasma dissipates, the main force can use machinery to clear a path.
Instructors, my dear seniors, this may be the last time. This will no longer be the final resting place of the Yinglongs.
If the boundary is the starting point of many missions, you must have been here many times.
Yes. After every mission, the list of names to remember only grows longer. My name should have been on it a long time ago.
Why are you thinking like that?
Since the day I was saved, I felt as though I never really left the zone.
You're like Li Feng. one of those...
I was the only one who survived the depths. One after another. Many people carried me like a torch, till I was safely outside. They gave me their miasma protection device. When one fell, another took over. They trudged through the collapsing gorge, Tanjian Hall, and finally arrived here. This isn't just the starting point of my survival. I've chosen it as my resting place. As for the other tasks, Tian Shizhuang and her group...
Who's that?
What happened?
Nothing. There are residual blight shades. Summit will handle them. Endman. Like other blight phenomena, the miasma can also interfere with communications. I am the only one with actual field experience fighting the miasma. Should anything happen, my first order is to keep you safe. Hope you remember, as long as you and the Sirenite Nexus survive, there is hope for all of this.
Are you planning to handle this like how you did with Ardashir? At a resting place of your choosing?
To keep you safe. And when necessary.
I understand.
Good. The operation shall continue. Let's go.
Did something seal the gate? Wait, the Shirenite Nexus. The blight miasma in here feels grainier than what we had in Yinglong Pass.
Why the Shirenite Nexus responded.
Yinglong Pillar. The Yinglongs who came here left it here. Try using the Sirenite Nexus to activate the Sirenite within it and ward off the miasma.
Deploying safe points in the thick of a blight miasma. It must have been difficult.
It was. Pilla was responsible for this.
You still right here! This is my turn!
He who suffers like not among us.
Position breach. Maintain comms.
Pillar. Did Senior Hillock...
She sent the deployment coordinates to Instructor Drew before she fell. It was 2 months after you left Wooly.
Area people need to land here!
near the Sirenite.
You can't escape gravity! Yeah! Wow! You can actually do that? You may only outweight better after you step! Over here!
Moved around here, huh?
Prayer has ended. Veritas be with you. For the team now! Finish! With the knife!
Administrator, Arcane, what is your status?
Situation normal. Everyone is well.
Good. The miasma is dissipating. The Tianshi convoy will arrive shortly, but Tanjian Hall is deeper in the zone. We're counting on you to secure that area.
Lee?
Stick to code names during operations. What is it? Found something?
Nothing. I just thought you'd be a little more excited when they announced the start of Operation Homecoming.
Of course I'm excited. We've been waiting for this day long enough.
So you just kept it boxed up inside? Maybe you could rely on the Endman and me a bit more.
Save the camaraderie for later, when we actually survive this.
Hey, are you really alright?
Wuling Tanjian Hall is up there. Not too far away. Still remember the place?
Of course. They say Instructor Ju founded Tianjian Hall. Back when we were both disciples, we even made a bet about who would dive into the zone and reach this place first.
Then focus on the mission. If the Blight Shades were indeed info fragments left from an ether rupture, you should know what we'll be facing soon. Hold your breath, focus, and relax. Releasing tension properly improves body control. It actually calls for a bit of technique.
This is...
What is left of Tanjian Hall.
So this is where our ancestors first raised their swords.
And also where their swords were laid to rest.
Ooh! Gonna sell it for cash?
This tree.
We meet again. The years have twisted this land. Yet, this withered tree remains, as though nothing's changed.
Wuling Tanjian Hall. It looks quite different from the one in Hongshan. Is this your school?
Not just me. An entire generation of Wulingers grew up here. The first cohort of the Yinglong Special Task Force of Wuling was mostly locals. Children of the scientific surveillance team. They once studied and learned to fight in these ruins. Ironically, this also became a key objective of the surveillance mission.
Ironically.
Mansion, Rot, Hillock, and others. They all became students of Tanjian Hall under this tree. Some of them became Tianshi. Others joined the Yinglongs. They ran surveys and scouting missions just to get back to this tree. Hardly any of them completed the survey missions unscathed. Most of the children who grew up here also died here. Endman, Tanjian Hall is the final safe zone verified by YSTF. Beyond this point is a dangerous area that devoured the lives of numerous Yinglongs. You'd best be prepared. Chen, radio Tianshi Zhuang and have her stop the main group.
Ah. Okay. I got a connection.
Our priority is to eliminate all obstacles near Tanjian Hall and ensure it becomes our next sentry base.
We're on top of that.
I'm back. Everyone. Something doesn't feel right here. Make ready. Is this how you want your farewells?
Arcane, they're just...
No.
I'll cover you! Meet your end here! Area 6!
Yinglong pillar.
You can't just...
Take this place again.
Arcane, calm yourself. I'll cover you.
Opening spotted!
You.
Quiet.
Hey, you alright?
Voices.
This is the mission of Yinglong. It outweighs life itself.
I don't understand. What did I do?
You have passed. From this day forth, you are one of the Yinglong.
I'm sorry, Summit. I was out of it.
Why? Over a small thing like this? This isn't like you, task leader.
you sure you can be a vanguard in this state?
It's my fault. I could have hurt Summit. There's no excuse for that.
No one's asking for an excuse. That doesn't matter. I just need you to remember what your duties are.
Go ahead. Tell me. What are my duties?
Try slowing down. We need a well-prepared and reliable task leader. We need you to be that.
You...
She's right, task leader. You are overstretched. Maintaining proper readiness is also part of the fight.
If this is everyone's consensus, I'll concede. Endman, thank you for just then. If I've caused you any trouble, that would have completely defeated my purpose.
My thanks too, admin. That hit could have landed me in the hospital for at least 2 weeks.
Hail Blightshade.
What?
Pale? Have we seen those kinds of blight shades before?
Ether activity spikes in the exclusion zone. Anything could happen.
This warrants a closer look. Endman, we should move. Comb the area. The issue with the Blightshades must be resolved to secure the sentry base.
Shades are appearing more frequently.
Because we're closer to the rift. Because too many fell here.
I know they're just copies, but...
Formation in place.
Let's flip the world!
Gathering data.
This time,
List subject violations. We are united beyond the need for words. Rare Veritas be with
The make and model of these weapons.
Just like us. The Yinglongs who came before us had to fight their own too. Some of them failed to defeat their predecessors.
Imagine having to fight former teammates over and over again. This is cruelty.
No. We know very well that the Blightshades are just information fragments. Neutralizing them might be uncomfortable, but not unbearable. Those familiar faces that showed up repeatedly serve as a constant reminder. They had fallen, and with great suffering. The things that hurt are actually the memories.
Memories. During moments I fail to recall how many of my companions departed this world, those who once trusted me.
Endman, I did not mean to.
No, this just proves the strength of the Yinglungs. You risked your lives and faced your most painful memories, yet never thought about giving up on your homes. I too aspire to be like you, and fight for something truly beautiful.
I did not expect you to say those words, Endman. I just... Thank you.
Arcane, behind you!
Instructor Jewel?
Was that Instructor Jew's Blade Shade? Who was the other one?
He didn't attack us.
Something might be over there. We should follow.
Wait, Instructor Jew? Hey, wait for us!
Acquire. You again. Instructor Jewel, are you asking me to free these poor souls?
I didn't last many semesters, but I'm still a fellow disciple of Instructor Jew.
I thought you came up with your own swordmancy.
Well, the instructors called that a real talent.
Here I command the ebb and flow! Here! Support formation!
It's my turn! Opening spotted!
Offer.
All shall melt!
The last of them.
You still good?
Look after yourself.
The Bell of Three Presences? So, Tianjin Hall had one of those too.
This room used to be called the Morning Bell Lodge. It was the only facility capable of forecasting blight disasters during the early days of the Wuling Science Station. I don't know if they built Tianjin Hall around the bell, or if they moved the bell into the school after it was built. I only remember listening to the instructor's lectures beneath the bell. This is the very first school HAS built in Wuling. It was meant to teach martial arts and recruit elites. But at the time, they taught everything here. And most of us were just kids about the same age. Instructor Jules said that once we grew up, Tianjin Hall would finally serve its true purpose. But that day never came for us. I never thought I'd see him again here. Like this.
He seems to be leading us somewhere.
Instructor Ju. What are you trying to show us?
Wait!
Task leader, what's that sound?
Blitz Crash. She's here too.
Who's Blitzcrash?
A howler beast I picked up from the wilderness. She later became part of Tianjin Hall. Now, will you join me and send her off? Blitzcrash has a strong impulse for destruction. We cannot let the Tianshi convoy get too close. Maybe I should have left her in the mountains.
another language whispered by Talos too. We'll end this fight easily.
I don't want to leave.
Shouldn't be any blight shades left nearby. The threat has been neutralized for now. Inform Tian Shizhuang that we will wait for their arrival at this location. Careful!
You brought us to Blitzcrash in these blight shades. Are you trying to guide us and clean up the local threat? Are you still upholding your duty as Yinglong and trying to assist us? Instructor Jewel, answer me! It seems you're just a blight shade. Halt!
Lee, can blight shades run away like this?
It's my first time, but I won't let him go.
he lead us here on purpose?
Hold. He stopped.
What's he up to now?
He wants a fight.
You've done pretty well.
Lee, did you hear that?
Yes. If the Blight Shades were just info fragments, those words. Instructor Zhuo was among the first Yinglongs to arrive at Wuling. He personally founded this Tanjiang Hall. He didn't just instruct the Yinglongs. Many watchguards and Tianshi took his lessons as well.
And if a great disciple like you came to see him off, I bet he could finally rest in peace.
Truth is, Instructor Zhuo's favorite disciple was always you.
What?
That day, when you reported to the Yinglongs, remember what you said to Instructor Zhuo?
Not really. I just remember you asked something.
I asked you why you joined the Yinglongs. You're not a Wulinger and knew nothing about our mission in the exclusion zone. You said, I want to travel to every dangerous place on Talos 2 and fight injustice wherever I see it.
Ah, I remember! And you told me I was being childish.
Well, congratulations. I still do.
Why you... Ugh. Why are you suddenly talking about this?
Because it suddenly came to mind.
To help the other victims of the Blight.
Instructor Zhuo. Since when did I stop caring about that? Did it start here?
Hey, you spacing out again?
You actually lived up to your words.
Huh? What is she up to now? Hey, slow down! Chancellor Zhuang and the main force are arriving soon.
The local threats to Tanjin Hull have largely been neutralized. This will serve as our new sentry base to support our forces. True heroes of Wuling. Without them to pave the way, reaching this point would have been all but impossible for us. Once this is all over, we'll bring them home.
But as the situation stands, our only way is forward.
We've reviewed the files recovered by the Yinglangs and prepared our data solution for Shiranite Nexus expansion.
If prudence is our choice, performance boosting the Shiranite Nexus will be the most effective solution. We should be fully prepared before our next move.
The very large rift. The epicenter of this terrible disaster is within reach. Of course, we cannot afford any mistakes as we prepare to enter the concentrated miasma. Go ahead if there are other things you want to do, Endman. Tian Shizhuang and I will organize the crew and get things out of the way. We'll set off once you're all set.
I'm a little worried about Arcane and Chen. They just had a tough time. Where should we go next? This feels familiar.
Already. Acquire the engine. We'll secure it in a special device later.
Endman, you're here. I'm just thinking about things. When they told me that I wouldn't become an Yinglang, I felt really, really bad about it. But I gradually found out that becoming an Yinglang wasn't really that important. You know, being myself and doing things my own way, that's probably the best thing for me. I'm just kind of worried about Arcane. I don't think I know her at all. As we go deeper into the zone, it feels as though she's turning into someone else. There are times when I couldn't see any life in her eyes. She's letting her Yinglang duties crush her and everything else. When I look at her, it feels as though I'm looking at those blight shades. Maybe she thinks it'd be alright to fall in this operation. I just prefer the Lija Yang I once knew, and not this Arcane. Enmin, if things happen and she starts getting some really stupid ideas, please... Yeah.
I'm resting, since it's what everyone wants. Do you need me for something? Someone must navigate this miasma-choked place. I am the best there is, so I must bear with it. I'm a task leader of the YSTF. I'm far more used to such levels of operational intensity than you can imagine. We have already witnessed the sacrifices of so many predecessors. Here comes the cruel jest. The battle has only just begun. Endman, you and Chen are quite alike in some aspects. When it comes to fulfilling your ideals and visions. But when things become unforgiving, not only do we need to make the right choice, we need someone to make the cruel choice. You might not approve of this notion right now, yet it is exactly where I stand my ground. Starting from the day I crawled out of the ruins, it became the only thing on my list.
Endman, ready to go? The very large rift is just ahead. The moment to end it has finally come.
Then we shall ride the momentum.
Roger. One more push to see it through.
True heroes of Wuling. Without them to pave the way, once this is all...
Instructor Ju's pale blightshade. What is it exactly?
We had 0 visual reports. The miasma kept us from going this far.
Light shades feel pretty creepy to me. Should we avoid them?
We should. Find another way. We are very close to the very large rift. The intel we have about the area up ahead is insufficient. The ether is always changing. Stay close. Hostile spotted. Maintaining visuals. Permission to engage.
We must uphold Tianqi's trust.
blight shades tie us down.
Time is not a luxury we have. Time is not a luxury we have.
All these twists and turns. So complicated.
The rift should be up ahead. Stay on track and keep going. Do not approach.
We must uphold Tianqi's trust.
Treasure over there! Give me that.
Time is not a luxury we have.
Go left.
Head right. Endman, you decide. must take that blight shade.
This one looks really tough.
Look at its head. Crush it with the ceiling.
Fallen one roams nearby. My staff shall grieve for them.
Maintain formation. Time is not a luxury we have. What have I?
The Serenite Nexus is safe as well.
That cave-in was unexpected, but that fall actually brought us closer to the rift.
Get ready. Time to end the miasma's source.
You can't escape gravity! Analyzing. Yeah! I'll cover you! Awesome! Can we do it again? That's my start gimmick! We are united beyond the need for words. That's my start gimmick!
The blight miasma is gone. The sentry base can be built at the Sirenite research labs.
The final target is very close. The plan now calls for the construction of a bridge to allow proper passage.
Nice. Everything's going super smooth. Let's make use of our winning streak.
This is the day.
Treasure over there! Give me a hand! Again, I behold abundance.
Sirenite research labs. The best Tianxia once worked with. The passing of these scientists felt a serious setback to Ether-type research.
Tianshi Zhuang's instructions. Mi Feng's parents.
Who's the one strategy for fight? And I was hoping you'd say that. Formation in place. Right here. The core formation. Time for team move. Opening started. Got you in sight. For a sunlit earth of light. Ready. Say. Logic. Yield to none. Have fun with it. Strike thanks to my brilliant command.
My prayers have been answered.
We have made further progress.
We'll end this fight easily. And wish you the best of fortune.
Strike at the cross. What's it like now? Yeah, what?
Target confirmed. Secure the AI.
Scared him just like that. Stick together, people. Strike at the cross. What's it like that?
The team's on par with the Yinglings. Impressive.
Best thing I've done today.
Let our
Hey, all thanks to my brilliant command. Cozy up with gravity! Here! Best thing I've done today.
Veritas has graced this battlefield with its touch.
We have made further progress.
Shiranite Research Labs. The best Tianshi once worked there. The passing of these scientists dealt a serious setback to Etherside research.
Tian Shizhuang's instructor, Mi Feng's parents, and many others. The ground is even. All local threats have been eliminated. Let's inform Tian Shizhuang.
This is the ruins of the Shiranite Research Labs and the heart of the Wuling Science Station. Building the sentry base here means a lot to us. You've all done well. Our next step is to scout the area ahead of us and construct the bridge. Here, follow me, and tread carefully. The landscape of the research lab seems largely unchanged. After some basic repairs, we should have a way forward. The situation in the field is better than my estimates. Once the bridge is complete, the last destination shall be within reach.
So, the bridge will use Shirenite building materials carried by the Tianshi.
Correct. We've prepared some general-purpose materials, though it took quite a while. The research labs should still have some data and readings recorded when the very large rift ruptured. If recovered, they will benefit the future of Wuling, and possibly the future of all Talos too. While we wait, I've decided to search the main building. Endman, perhaps your team can go through the secondary building. The Tianshi can handle debris clearing and facility setups. Also,
Yinglong Special Task Force will establish a secure perimeter.
we are in the heart of the Blight miasma. Safety is our priority. Do not take unnecessary risks. And I shall repeat myself again, Arcane. Certain things shouldn't be rushed.
Understood.
I hope Lee doesn't sneak off for some miasma recon run. She feels so uptight and tense. Okay, I'll go after her. Call me if anything comes up.
Our homes, taken from us 10 years ago. Now we have returned as one. Hope is in our sights. The goal is within our grasp. Onwards!
Onwards!
For years, I would only revisit this place in my nightmares. I only realized today how many of my memories differ from truth. In any case, if you do recover some data, please meet me at the main building of the research labs.
Perlica, are you thinking about something?
Yeah. Yes. About the exiles. The very large rift might be hiding something dangerous.
benefit the mission.
I think the Endman's catching some rest. Long-distance hauls can get really tiring. Let's keep it down and give the Endman some quiet. Sell it for cash?
He who suffers today is not among us.
Position reached. Maintain comms.
Better watch where you step! Break!
Formation in place. Like it's a trap.
Time for cheat mode! Now go on! Respect it!
We have made further progress.
Eyeballs sharp. There's shiny stuff around.
Continue the mission.
We'll end this fight easily.
Position reached. Maintain comms. Formation in place. Strike at the front.
We are united beyond the need for words.
Awesome! Can we do it again? Our little guy here's got some serious skills.
Hold your breath. Focus.
is not among us. And I was hoping you'd say that. Strike at the press, everyone! Time for team move! Who's the wise guy looking for a fight? Here I command the air and flow! Break!
Now, you're in command.
Chaos shall be quelled!
Have fun floating!
Veritas be with you.
Strike at the front!
Sanitize the corruption!
Crush them all!
Let's flip the world!
Here!
Analyzing.
Here I command the airless
Sanitize the corruption!
Crush them all!
Analyzing.
Formation and strike at the front! Impressive.
Hey, all thanks to my brilliant command. Best. Hi, Endman.
Analyzing. Your arts have opened my eyes.
Chaos shall be quelled!
Light of the land!
I'll cover you! Use your end here! Breach!
rigid output.
Time retreat.
My prayer has ended.
All shall man for the king opening spotted!
We have made further progress.
Hey,